What's up, everybody? It's GamesPlayedHere, back with episode 2 of our Desert Survival series. If you're enjoying the series, like and subscribe. It's free, it means a lot to me, and you can always unsubscribe later, so there's really no reason not to. In the last episode, we had insane luck and started right near a desert temple and village. Got plenty of food in the form of hay, and the desert temple had 3 diamonds, enough to make a diamond pick. We also were able to get enough iron out there to make a bucket, and we found a lava pool and got the obsidian. So, yeah, we got pretty much everything we need to go to the Nether, except for a way to light the portal. We actually then kept going and came across another desert temple and 2 villages. We raided one of them. The temple didn't really have all that much, but it had more iron, more gold, that good stuff. But anyway, we're going to start today's episode by going and raiding the second village. These guys are kind of annoying. I want to kill them for the iron, but if I do, the villagers will hate me. So I'm kind of stuck with them just wandering around. And they don't kill creepers, which is like the one thing I'd like them to kill. So naturally, the next step, we went to that village. And then there's these things. I don't know what they are. Maybe they're a loom. Still don't know what they do. I may have came across one. But anyway, there was a whole bunch of hay bales in this city. And it's a lot bigger than a lot of the other little villages we've came across, and we actually found quite a few chests, but really these guys are pretty poor because all I found was basically bread and wheat, as that's their most valuable commodity here. Also, I stole a bunch of all their farm seeds and stuff like that. I think up here I go all the way to the top of this one too, and I think it also is nothing but wheat and cactus. Yeah, these people are poor. So after stealing some more hay, I came and took their seeds, and I couldn't remember. I haven't came across any dirt, so I couldn't remember if dirt was rare in the desert biome. Come to find out later, no, it's all over the place underground, just like normal, but I ended up taking the dirt because I was worried I wouldn't find any, and this farmer wants to trade carrots and beets. We don't have any of those, so, and actually our food is pretty precious. I don't want to give him our wheat, even if he took that trade. And then we came across this guy. He didn't have any good trades, but we are going to steal his lectern. I'm going to be making some librarians in my village, so I definitely need this. It's a whole bookshelf. And we're going to steal all of his bookshelves. And I think this puts us over the number where we could get max level enchants if we wanted, once we make an enchanting table. We still have not found any sugar cane, which is pretty important. And the only way I know that we can get leather would be like piglin trades, which is also going to be completely random. So books are a rare resource here. And of course, this chest was full of cactus, wheat, and bread. Nothing, basically. Again. So the rest of the village was basically just more hay and more wheat. So nothing to show there, really. But then when we were walking back, we did want to peek inside this cave. I saw this iron, and iron is definitely an important resource. We're really low on it, and we're going to need a lot of it because we're going to want to make an anvil at some point. So, yeah, I decided not to go much further, though, because this thing looks like it goes pretty deep. I did stay at the top here and end up getting quite a bit of coal. We still have no wood, so that's our best way to use the furnace. And also, I found a few more pieces of iron, so that's good. Yeah, and as you see, there's like, 20 mobs just right there to my left, just chilling. Definitely don't want to walk through there. I'm going to try and avoid them. I know they're going to start chasing me. And then you see at the top of the hill, the iron golems are throwing mobs left and right. There's a bunch of zombies up there. This is what I was alluding to earlier when I said the desert spawns more hostile mobs. Or at least it seems like it does anyway. Maybe I'm wrong, but, definitely seems like there's more mobs here. Anyway, we're going to get back to our house for safety right now. So we managed to make it back to our house, and then I was looking at ways to light a nether portal, and we really just need a flint and steel. I just need a flint, and I'm just going to go find some gravel somewhere. I'm sure if I go in one of these caves, eventually I'll run to gravel. I need some iron anyway, so if I come across that, that's cool too. We're just going to go hit these caves up right across from us and hope we get lucky. So we're just going to zip through here. You see there's a ton of coal and a little bit of iron. We're going to grab all of this. I'm going to leave that copper because I still don't know if copper's even good for anything other than like designing stuff with copper blocks. I haven't seen any use for it. So anyway, eventually I found this little pool of gravel. I'm going to collect a bunch of it, and I got plenty of flints now. I'm going to bring some gravel back so I can, do it in my house safely if I need to in the future, if I need more flint. But anyway, we are going to go back and get ready to go to the Nether. So I went down my staircase in the middle of my temple room, and I am just going to quickly clear a room that's going to be my portal room. And done. But I forgot my obsidian. I got to run back to the top and get my obsidian real quick. And I forgot to craft my flint and steel, so we're going to have to go back up again because I forget everything, I guess. And the moment of truth has finally arrived. We are about to light our portal, and we are going to the Nether, and we're going to see what our spawn is. We have gotten crappy spawns the last 2 times. We had good Nether Fortress luck both times, but very unlucky spawns. And it looks like we're kind of in like the soul sand kind of area. With a lot of nether waste in front of us. So this is a good spawn, actually. I'm going to call this a good spawn. I mean, obviously our main goal is we need to find a forest, whether it's crimson or warped, and attempt to get wood, because that's an everlasting supply of wood if we find one close by. So you probably saw I left immediately. That's because I forgot to wear gold boots, which something else I forgot. Yeah, so what's new? Made gold boots real quick. I'm coming in the Nether. We're going to just explore around our spawn point and see if we can collect any of the gold that's out in the open, and also see if we can locate either a fortress or a forest, anything. I mean, I noticed that we got a lot of basalt delta a little bit that way, so we're just going to definitely not head in that direction. We do have the Soul Sand Valley kind of behind us. It seems like it's kind of mixed, a bunch of biomes mixed in this area, but anyway, we're going to try and stay in the nether waste part because it's the easiest to navigate. So that's what we did. We just zipped around the nether waste. I'm not going to go down there. That's a lake of lava. But anyway, we're really just kind of looking for collecting gold. There's mainly just zombie piglins here. There were a couple of regular piglins, but they got ran off by the zombies. Not really sure why they're scared of them, but, well, I guess I'd be scared of a zombie too, so never mind. I know why they're scared of them. But anyway, going to collect a bunch of gold here as much as possible. And our main goal is obviously finding a forest or a fortress. So we're just going to keep on going this way. So there were kind of 2 big paths to take from our main nether waste. I took the one path. I'm actually a good little bit away, but have not found anything other than some gold. And yeah, nothing worth talking about. Anyway, we're going to go back and check out the other direction and see if maybe it leads to something a little better. It kind of is over there where I'm looking down at. We're going to go down and go that way and see if we get lucky. So I'm going to keep this going just so you believe me, but literally, if we had went the other way, we would have immediately ran into... You'll see it any second. It's going to start to render in, and there it is, a warped forest. So... anyways, this is a really good find. We now have wood. I don't know if there's any limitations that warped wood can't be used on or something like that, but I know it can be used for most things, and it can make sticks, and all that good stuff for trading with my villagers and stuff. But anyway, we now have wood, guys. That's one of the biggest challenges of this whole run, and it's accomplished. Things should get a little bit easier from here, but at some point, our luck's got to run out. I dropped into a little tile of lava, and we're going to get really low here. We're almost there. We're going to die, aren't we? No, you know I'm not going to die. Got down to half a heart, but my regeneration kicked in and saved me. So anyway, I forgot to bring an axe. I think I'm just going to break one of these trees with my fist and make a wooden axe and at least get a little wood to bring back with me to get started on some stuff. So I quickly explored the forest, at least this level. It goes down like multiple levels. But across over there, you can see we have another crimson forest. So we actually have a ton of wood, really, if we were to ever chop all this down somehow. And you see actually down here, it goes down multiple levels. So we are set when it comes to wood for now. I'm going to get to chopping with a wooden axe, old school style, and then get us back to our house. Or so I thought. These piglins were wandering around, and I have 22 gold bars, so real quick, I collected a ton of nuggets. I'm going to see if we can get lucky and get some ender pearls, or maybe even a book, an enchanting book that's good would be awesome too. So anyway, I did kill one enderman and got one ender pearl while I was over there. We're going to do some trading with this guy, and I'll let you know if we got anything good. So he didn't give me anything good, and his sons took some of my gold and wouldn't give it back. So I'm just going to, and their friend came to join him, so I'm just going to lock them in that hole, and they can just stay there. I'm not trying with them again. They can just stay there forever. That's your punishment for giving me a bunch of gravel and rocks. So we're back at our house, and I made a fletching table now that I finally had wood. And we're able to trade sticks for emeralds and emeralds for arrows. So basically we can get infinite arrows now. So that's one thing crossed off our list for the end of the game. And we're going to need a lot of emeralds because at this point I really am going to want to make, 2 of these people at least librarians because I want mending and unbreaking 3 for sure. So I walked out of my house for just a minute, and this is what it's like every time you walk out, even during the day in the desert. There's always those husks and creepers just everywhere. They were just on top of my house just chilling. I don't even remember what I walked out here for. I was going to place down one of these warp nylium blocks. I didn't know if they'd grow or something. I know the Enderman had them, and I thought it was I think it's like a silk touch block. So I was like, well, I'm just going to put it out there and see what it does. But anyway, let's quickly throw a block down so that creeper doesn't blow a hole in our front door again. And we're now going to go back to the villagers for a bit. So anyway, I changed my mind. I decided, well, we're going to need a lot more sticks and emeralds to trade for those books anyway. So let's go with an iron axe and really get some wood here. And this ghast, he was shooting fireballs at me. I didn't really show any of that in my video earlier, but he kept on getting on my nerves. But I finally was able to take him out now that I have arrows and a good bow. And his buddy was getting in the way last time, so I took him out quickly too. And just a side note, the ghast, they have like the weirdest sound. Like they sound like a baby or I don't know, something. Anyway, it's really creepy, but we killed him. We're heading on back to the forest. We're getting a ton of wood with this iron axe, and then we'll decide what we want to do next. And with that, I'm going to cue an incredibly fast wood cutting montage. Yay, everyone's favorite. But while I have you here, I want to take a second and talk about what I want to do with my channel. So, and what's coming up. I'm planning on doing a few biome specific challenges, like maybe ocean, maybe like a swamp, maybe cave only. I found out for cave only, I have to actually go back a version to do that because they removed it. And I tried the lush cave only, and it just puts like a whole bunch of lush cave stuff on the overworld, so that's not what I want to do. But yeah, anyway, biome specific challenges on hard, and then eventually we'll start a hardcore series. That'll probably go on for quite a long time and have some big builds, stuff like that, automatic farms, all that stuff. I wanted to do it on hardcore, and I've been kind of working my way up to it, and I'm going to be working my way up to it for a while. I know so far I've been deathless this series, but that's probably going to change sometime soon. Hint, hint. But anyway. And then we maybe even will drop back at some point and redo some of these on hardcore in the future. Not immediate because it would be too stale for me and for you, I'm sure. But anyway, we'll at some point do them on hardcore again, I'm sure, in the future. And I definitely want to do a one block playthrough sometime soon. So we'll definitely be doing that. And I'm just kind of bouncing ideas off because like I may change my mind in a week and decide, oh, I want to do one block next, and that's it. So we'll see. But let me know in the comments if you guys have any suggestions on anything you want. I want to make content you enjoy watching as much as I enjoy playing, so suggestions always help. Anyways, back to the game. We came and traded a whole bunch of sticks for emeralds. Yeah, that was the reason for this whole thing, so that's what we're going to do. So anyway, I got a whole bunch of emeralds, and then I wanted to get mending and unbreaking 3, so I started breaking lecterns over and over again like I did in my last series, and I ended up doing that for quite a long time, and don't get anything right now, anything good anyway, so I'll come back to this in a little while. And this is a crowning achievement in my book. We are finally able to make a door and put a door on our house. And these doors look really cool, I have to say. I really like the look of them. So I ended up after like a 20-minute organization session that I didn't record coming in here, and I started doing these lecterns. I did get mending. One of the librarians has mending. The other one still doesn't have anything good, so I'm still just going to be breaking lecterns for a while. And as you saw in the room, there's a bunch of kids jumping on the bed. Obviously, I threw a bunch of bread in here, and they made a baby, so hey, that's nice. And just a short time in, I ended up getting Fortune 3, which I just couldn't bring myself to get rid of it. I tried so long in my first playthrough to get this, and it is a pretty rare enchant compared to Unbreaking 3. I'm going to have to make 3 librarians. This one's going to stay with Fortune 3, most definitely, and it will speed us up so much with our mining of diamonds, and as we start going down into the mines here soon. So I did this for like 20 minutes, and this is where it gets challenging when you're looking for one enchant, Unbreaking 3, and you just have to get real lucky to get it. And I didn't. I was getting tired of this, so I decided, you know what? I need to take a break from this. I actually want to go mine anyway because I need more iron to be able to even make an anvil to put these books on, first off. So we'll get into that in the next episode along with a lot of other stuff. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I'll see you in the next one. Have a good day.